Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen, it's I, Iron Sheik 84, and I don't know why my computer's kind of running slow-mo. I know I'm probably coming across a bit jittery right now. I restarted it like 2 or 3 times and it still keeps doing this, but whatever. Uh, Unfortunately, DJZ is not feeling well, so I wish him a speedy recovery. And I figured, I was like, well, I'm going to need to do my showdown stuff because I got busy with the little one earlier. So I figured, I was like, I'll be on for a little bit, right? You know? Provide some entertainment for everybody on this Wednesday evening. And plus, since DJ and I are both in the central time zone, it's the exact same time. So yeah, just want to say what's up to everybody. So Baby Ice, CM Punk, Sensei, Spinfus Shizzle, The Big Show, Nico, Rules from the SIP. Yeah, hi everybody, and let's get going. It would actually help if I started BlueStacks as well. Yeah, so you know, like I have a lot of structure for my little one, and it's funny. So if he falls asleep whenever I'm bringing him home from ABA therapy, he typically falls asleep around like 9:30 to 10. Sometimes a little later. You know, it's hard to get him to bed. But if he doesn't take a nap on the way home, he like zonks out like right between like 8:30 and 9. And he just got in my dad's lap and just like, you know, about 5 minutes later. So he was asleep, and I was actually getting ready to make one of my low-tier gladiator videos, and I was just getting ready for that, and then I was wondering when DJ was gonna start, and when I saw that he had his message that he wasn't feeling well, I was just like, well, like I was gonna make a video anyway, and I was already, you know, I already got all my crap prepped, you know, to do that. I was just like, why not hop on for a little bit. Like I said, provide y'all with some entertainment for the evening. But yeah, Big Show, yeah, nothing much. Just honestly, same old, just, you know, busy with the little one, busy with work. You know, it's really about it. There's really not much more to say than that. But, you know, life's good. No complaints on this end. Yeah, I actually haven't taken a look at at Veer yet, to be honest with y'all. I haven't even done his tour, but I really want to get done with the showdown more than anything else. So maybe if we have some time left over, depending on how long this takes. By the way, it's 9:42 p.m. in Dallas right now. I think 11's going to be the max that I'm going to be doing this. So here we go. I'm here. I want to finish here, and then my strat. I did get to play for a little bit earlier, so PG is definitely like my worst area here. So I went ahead and finished this one first. Hall of Fame's not gonna be a snap. The Legends is gonna be a pain with Wendy at the helm. But in situations like this where I can do like one of these, I'll go ahead and use Wendy just to get those, just to double up on those matches and get done with them. So just throwing that out there as a suggestion for people. If at all possible, go for your worst category first, because like beating the 2-star people with Paige in her elf costume was infinitely easier than me using like my 6-star. It was infinitely easier to do that than facing with one of my 6-star women. Yeah, did worse first. Okay, yeah, exactly. So I'm just throwing that out there. Like tomorrow, whenever it resets, like just do that. Do your worst first, and then move on to that. Because like the Attitude Era, I'm not gonna have I mean, in general, I'm not gonna have an issue with any of these. But it's also one of those things like when you can double up, that's like half the matches you have to do. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, let me Switch that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Big Bear 609. Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I know everybody has like their kind of like like their way of doing things. Like I said, I try to do the least amount of matches possible, just to save myself the time. So it's just one of those things. Like I agree with you. I could max it first and then just go back and do single matches later on. I try to do what I can up front because I never know how much time I have between like it's one of those things like I get busy with the little one, you get busy with work, and hey, Discman696, thank you very much for the follow, much appreciated. Yeah, laziness has a lot to do with it. Yeah. Bam. Alright. Okay, break that. And wham. Alright, there you go. Oh. Alright, gonna swap back. Oops. Need to click that. By the way, how did all of you do over this past weekend? So I finally have Liv Morgan here. And then I was like, because I was I think like 60 shards short on her. I forget the exact number. And then I was about that short on Hall of Fame Taker, and I was able to get both of those. And then what is it? And then I got Hall of Fame Sheik through the polls. So I didn't get a lot of luck in the polls, but hey, I was happy about that. Hoping they respond, give them screenshots as well. Yeah, DX Triple H. Yeah, I wish that I had like better luck in the polls, but hey, 3 new characters over the weekend. I really don't have any place to complain there. So I feel a little hot. I'm gonna turn my fan on for a bit. Oh yeah, that sucks. By the way, I hope it's resolved easily. I know, every once in a while, like I'll have a ticket, and like they'll take care of it like that, and then other times it's like pulling teeth trying to get a response from Scopely. Like I said, in the grand scheme of things, I would say like I've had an overall good experience, but I can't really say much. Oh, Sensei, what did you get from the grant polls? I can tell you right now, I don't remember what I got. It was just like I got a bunch of shitty like Starfill fuses for 4-star crappy people. Like mine sucked. I can tell you that straight up. But they were free, so I really don't have a place to complain, right? Oh yeah, somebody. Yeah, I mean, other people had way better luck than I did. It was just with me. I was just like, oh, for the love of God! I was like, come on. I'm like 40 shards short on like Striker Lashley. That's the only thing that I wanted. I just wanted those like on the on this past weekend screw up. I just wanted that the 100 shard pull, and that was it. and I would have been perfectly happy, and I couldn't even get that. The DX Triple H twice. Well, that's a good one. I was able to get DX Triple H from. I got the last of the shards that I needed. Whatever the last event was that gave out a bunch of Triple H shards. So I've had them since then. So I've had them for like a couple of months now. An excellent character. So I don't need to do the stun, but I'm a firm believer, always finish your plate, never leave it up to chance. There we go. Yay. Oh, hey, Royal Pipeness, thank you very much for the bits, dude. Much appreciated. Yeah, I know. It's been a little more challenging to do streams sometimes as a single parent, and then other times, I'm not gonna lie, I just haven't been in the mood for it. So really can't say much about that. Wish I could have used those pulls during the event. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, my main complaint, I mean, I'm sure as everybody did during the past thing, is oh yeah. Jimmy B, I would just like to say thank you, and yeah, appreciate the Prime sub. If you don't know, if you subscribe to Amazon Prime, you get one free Twitch sub a month. So give it out to your favorite streamer. Spinzel, yeah, it's fine. Honestly, I was miserable for a long time, and no matter what I was trying to do to, you know, trying to think of the right word here. Regardless of like what I was trying to do to, I don't know, get some sort of counseling, get her to kind of change the way she was doing things. She just kind of refused to do that, and I finally got to a point, I was like, you give somebody a chance, you give somebody another chance, and then another chance, and then another chance, and another chance. Well, it was 5 years and she wasn't changing, and I was just like, I told her, I was like, look, we either need to go to counseling or we need to separate, and that's what she chose to leave. So yeah, I got a divorce. Yeah, I actually got my divorce finalized on my birthday on November 1st, so it was one hell of a birthday gift for me. So yeah, I'm very I mean, I know it's not the best thing to talk about, but I'm very happy about it. It's one of those things, like, I wish I had done it sooner, but I mean, it's whatever. Doc Holiday, good evening. Hey, not much. My little one's asleep. DJ's unfortunately under the weather and wasn't able to stream, so I was just like, I need to max this anyway. Why not hop on for a couple of minutes? Hey, thanks, Dreamer. I mean, but yeah, at the end of the day, what matters most is my little one. So just try to do what's best for him, and be the best dad that I can be. Oh yeah, well, I mean, it's like, you know, like I said, it's just my son is the most important thing. You know, like, and I focusing on making sure that he's got everything that he needs to be as successful as he can be. Yeah. You know what I would like to offer? You to go fuck yourself. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I can tell you right now, that was never been an option for me. No one person has that power over me. Yeah, I mean, it's just a bot. I mean, it's whatever. That piece Sony AAOS or whatever. But yeah, I just yeah, I actually have something fun planned for him. I actually have something fun planned for him this weekend. So yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, hey, look, if anybody comes to Texas, I'm always more than happy to hang out with y'all. Let me just making sure. Okay, yeah. Here you go. Yeah. So this is I'm looking forward to doing this with the little one. So on Sunday, the Willow Bend Mall, which is one of the malls in Dallas. Apparently they're having they're gonna have a snow machine, and they're gonna have 30,000 pounds of real snow spread out in the grassy lot. So I've never been to this before. I don't know if this is gonna be fun or not, but you know, like, they're gonna have a snow slide, and they're gonna have like bounce houses and stuff. So I'm gonna take the little one so he can like run around in the snow, and well, you know, like, I'm sure I'll throw a snowball or two, and I don't know. I think it's gonna be fun. So I'm looking forward to that. And always, as always, I do make my jokes. So DJ enjoys his White Claw. I enjoy my non-alcoholic sparkling water here. So let's see. Have I even had anybody attack me so I can like? Okay, Thumper already did. I'm gonna change my defense up because. Battle 520. Yeah. Yeah. Oklahoma Thunder, how's it going? Yeah. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. What? Yeah. Well, I mean, that would have been nice, but I'm guessing they're. I mean, I don't want to make assumptions. I think it probably has something to do with the fact that they're like, we already gave out enough shit, you know, we don't want to give out anymore. I would have extremely welcomed more of the 2022 shards, because I really want to get Bobby Lashley. So, yeah. Maybe we'll get lucky. Have I used Veer yet? No. Baby Ice. Okay, I did see Black Panther 2. Okay, I will. Okay, so I love Michael B. Jordan. I think that he is a fantastic actor. I love Creed. I can't wait to watch Creed 3. That being said, I actually didn't like Black Panther 1 all that much. And when I watched Wakanda Forever, I mean, like, I don't know how to explain it without giving out spoilers or anything, but like I felt like the movie went on for too long. I felt like I felt like the end was like super anticlimactic, and I like overall I didn't really care for it. I did find out about the Guardians Christmas special today. I hadn't had a chance to see it yet because by the time I did dinner and then this, that, and the other, I just didn't have time to see it. But I'm either gonna watch it after the stream's over or I'm going to watch it tomorrow. But I'm really looking forward to it. And I will say this: like, I don't always talk about like a bunch of the movies that I've seen in the lately. I have, for those of you who haven't been on a stream in a little while, there are multiple movies that I've seen that I thought were just like complete and utter trash. And then like there's been a good ones here and there. Yeah, I haven't seen Wednesday. I'll watch it eventually. So tomorrow my son's with his mom, so I'm gonna have a little bit of after work. I'm gonna have a bunch of free time to kind of catch up on some TV shows and things. Let me just let's see. Okay, so I'm just gonna look at my AMC stuff in the past 3 months. Pearl was god awful, garbage. Did not care for it at all. Halloween Ends was super disappointing. Black Adam was really, really good. Wakanda Forever I already talked about. And then I did go see Glass Onion, like, Knives Out 2. Very great. Really enjoyed it. And then I did go watch... I watched Violent Night as well recently. And I thought it was really, really good. It's if you like John Wick, if you like Nobody, you'll really like Violent Night. Let's see. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I'll get to Pearl. Yeah. I get that Chadwick, but look. Here's the thing. I get that obviously, like, their hands are tied with what they could do with Black Panther, considering that Chadwick Boseman, unfortunately passed away. Like I said, I didn't like Black Panther 1 anyway, and so like number 2 was, I tried to go in with an open mind, hoping that okay, maybe it'll be good, maybe I'll enjoy it, and I just didn't. I just, like I said, I just didn't really care for it. But it just, but here's the thing, movies are subjective, right? Sometimes, like, I'm sure there's going to be somebody out there who, like, Thor Ragnarok is my favorite of the Marvel movies, by the way. Still is, after all these years. I'm sure there's probably somebody out there who thinks that Thor Ragnarok is garbage, and that, Black Panther is the best one, and then, like, there's going to be, me who thought the Black Panther wasn't that good, and, Ragnarok is great. I will say we'll probably all agree that Eternals was god-awful. God, ugh. I like, Dreamer actually warned me ahead of time how bad it was. So, like, I went in, I was like, okay, this movie's gonna be bad. This movie's gonna be really bad. And then I walked out and I was just like, oh, this is even worse than what he said. The Scarecrow scene in Pearl, part of the reason why I didn't like Pearl is, I don't know how to, if you watch the trailer for Pearl, you've seen the entire movie, basically. That's pretty much what I can say is, every single death that's in the trailer is in the movie. So, like, it's like, I felt like I got gypped out of the movie, by having seen the trailer. So I kind of wish I had gone in cold. I don't know how else to put that. Knives Out, like I said, just Knives Out was so enjoyable. Like, Knives Out 2 was just so enjoyable. I really, really liked it. Um, so I mean, I highly, if you like Knives Out 1, highly, highly recommend Knives Out 2. Yeah, Glass Onion was great. I mean, there were a couple parts that I would kind of say like were a little slow, but like I said, overall really enjoyable. Yeah. Namor being the second mutant in the MCU had you guys excited for X-Men? Yeah, I do. I did kind of like say that I was gonna go rewatch the X-Men movies because I. By the way, I know we talked about this. I still haven't seen Logan, and I know how good it is, and I really want to watch it. So I was trying to get around to it, but I've been lazy, or I haven't had much. It's either like I get busy or I get lazy. It's those are my excuses. I actually didn't know that Becky Lynch was supposed to be in the Eternals movie. Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably for the best that she wasn't in it because of how bad it was, in my opinion. But you know, I mean, it's just I don't know. I don't know how else to put it. Um, yeah. Here's the thing, like, yeah, Eternals was just I don't know, like I got the warning that like they're like, "Oh, Eternals is woke." And like I watched it and I was like, what the hell's so woke about this movie?" First of all. And then like I said, and then I was just watching it and it was just really bad. Like I couldn't get into the story. I didn't like any of the superheroes and just like overall was like I said just really disappointing. Uh I mean, honestly, Phase 4 of the Marvel movie, let me just pull it up. Okay, so I talked to one of my faction mates about this. So Black Widow was eh. Shang-Chi I thought was really good. Really enjoyed it. Eternals was eh. Spider-Man No Way Home, thumbs up. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, thumbs up. Thor Love and Thunder, thumbs up. And then like I said, Black Panther was eh for me. She-Hulk was alright. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I thought it was fine. I mean, like, I enjoyed, like I said, I enjoyed it. It was, like I said, would I say that it was, like, the best show ever? I mean, like, no, but, I mean, it had its moments. Like I said, I laughed. There are plenty of moments I laughed and I enjoyed it. Wouldn't be surprised if they do an Irish Bloodline faction with Finn Balor and Becky Lynch, another Irish wrestler. Well, how many other Irish wrestlers are there? The so I haven't like I said I haven't seen the Hawkeye show. I did finally get around to watching WandaVision, and I did enjoy WandaVision. Um, and then there's let's see, like there's on the TV shows. Okay, so I haven't seen the Falcon and Winter Soldier. I haven't watched Loki. I haven't watched What If, and I haven't watched Hawkeye, Moonlight, Miss Marvel. So I really do need to. I need to catch up more on the TV shows than I do the movies because I'm caught up on all the movies, like 100%. So yeah. And yeah, Sheamus is the other Irish person. I don't know. Like I said, I enjoy it. Like I said, I enjoy the shows. I enjoy the movies, and I'll eventually get around to watching all the TV shows as well, just so that I'm like I could say I'm caught up on 100% of everything. Yeah. Yeah. The other thing, like I finally did catch a. I did get around to watching the new episodes of Bob's Burgers. I also got around to watching the four more with Warrior. Okay. I did get around to watching, like I said, all of Bob's Burgers. I caught the new season of Rick and Morty. So I mean, like I said, I don't want to make it seem like, oh man, I never have any time for anything. I mean, that'd be a lie, for me to say I never have time for stuff. It's just, you only have like this much of a box of like personal time. So, like when I have this many things I want to do, I can only fit, some stuff's gonna fall to the wayside no matter what. But yeah, let's see, what else is coming out? Yeah. Tickets. Let's see, this week. Oh, why is it only showing like here all movies? Thank you. I don't want to. Okay. So like at my local AMC, because I do have the AMC pass. I've already watched Black Panther. I'm not gonna watch it again. I already watched Violent Night. Let's see, Strange World. That's probably something I'd want to watch with the little one, even if he doesn't get it. Top Gun Maverick was good. Oh yeah, by the way, I did watch The Menu. The Menu was. There's Devotion, to have no idea what that is. Bones and All, I have no interest in watching that. Black Adam, I already watched that. The Fablemans, no idea. Ticket to Paradise, don't want to watch it. Lyle Lyle Crocodile is a movie I'd watch with the little one. The Quintessential Quintuplets movie, which I guess is an anime that I haven't heard of. I don't want to watch Pray for the Devil or Father Stu Reborn, so no movies for me tomorrow at the AMC. I don't know, any particular movie that's out on. So, Dreamer, you said Wednesday was good. Any movies that are out on like Netflix or whatever that somebody would recommend to little old me that's really good? There we go. Logan on Disney. Okay. Dreamer, I can't promise you anything because I do have a few things that I need to take care of tomorrow. But I will do my best to watch Logan tomorrow, and I'll skip watching like X-Men 1, 2, 3, and all the other ones. I'll just skip them and go and watch Logan. Logan is a standalone. Yeah, it's one of those things, like when I watch a movie, I like watching like all of them, just so that maybe like, oh yeah, hey look, there's a reference to blah blah blah, because I know like Multiverse of Madness, there was like a couple things that I didn't like know because what is it, like like there was the WandaVision stuff that got referenced that I didn't know about, but I mean, like, I was still able to follow everything without too much issue. So I mean, it's one of those things, like, it's a personal thing, like, that's what I like to do. But if you're saying that I don't have to watch any of the other ones, then I'll skip it and I'll just watch Logan. In fact, I'll put it in my phone right now so I remember to tomorrow when I get off of work. There we go. It's in my phone. I'm a completionist, so even if they suck, I still watch them. Yeah, and I have seen X-Men like 1, 2, and 3 like a really long time ago, but I don't remember very much about them. Let's see where I'm at. This is gonna take a long time. Oops. Go. Yeah, I don't think I watched Dark Phoenix, but I could be wrong. I think, if memory serves me correct, I watched 1, 2, and 3, and then I didn't watch another X-Men movie after that. And I don't know, I mean, unless, if you want to count the Deadpool movies. But, yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things, like, you know, well, I mean, I know, I remember Phoenix more from, the cartoon show than the thing. I was never much of a, like, I read some comic books as a kid, but I wasn't, like, a big comic book aficionado. Yeah. Alright, Doc, have a wonderful, dude, have a wonderful night. Thank you very much for the well wishes. I hope to be on for a little bit, at least, like, on either Saturday or Sunday. Can't promise anything, but we'll you know, see what happens. I don't know. Well, the one thing is, one thing that they can't do right, there are no good Fantastic Four movies. I know there's gonna be that new one with, what is it, John Krasinski, you know, like Jim from The Office or whatever. I hope that one's decent, because, the Fantastic Four, I mean, like, they're alright, but I have yet to see, anything closely resembling a good movie of theirs. Hey, one more match. Yay. Hey, this is just churning along. Huh. Well, what is it? I mean, they have a... I mean, I know they make jokes about it in Deadpool about the like the progressive what is it, the progressive like new candidates and stuff or whatever. I don't know. I'm fine with it. You know, whatever the case is. And speaking of which, maybe not this week, but next week, maybe I will I'll rewatch Deadpool 1 and 2. I haven't seen those in quite a while, and I enjoyed both of those. Yeah, I was really excited about that. Plus, I know I've said this before. I think Ryan Reynolds is a very attractive person, and I'm comfortable with myself as a man to be able to say that, you know, if I were gay, then Ryan Reynolds would be the one that I would want to give my heart to. So. Yeah, I don't know about the Phase 5 stuff. I mean, I don't know, oh yeah, well hey, what's happening in Marvel Phase 5? All the MCU releases coming up, so apparently it's going to be multiverse stuff, so February is Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, spring is Secret Invasion, which I don't know what that is. May is going to be Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Echo, no idea what Echo is. Loki Season 2. July is the Marvels, Ironheart, Daredevil Born Again, the new Captain America movie in 2024. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like I don't follow the releases like too much. Oh, Scrolls. Okay. Hey, I would welcome Ryan Reynolds watching this. So I was a huge fan of. Do y'all remember the show Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place? And thank you very much for that. Yeah, it was a dreamer. I had no idea. I mean, I know who the Scrolls are. I just didn't know that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there was a TV show called Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place, and it was pretty much like kind of like I guess like the launching point of Ryan Reynolds' career, and it was a show that I watched quite a bit. Nathan Fillion was in it, by the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, Kid Kelly, how you doing? Yeah, Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza. Yeah, so like I've liked Ryan Reynolds ever since that show, and plus he was also on. If I really want to show my age, so on Nickelodeon in the '90s, they had a show called 15. You know, like 1-5, or I don't know how it is in reverse. So it was like a dramedy for teenagers and stuff. And he was actually on that show, so I've been a fan of him from back then, before I even really knew who he was. Shut up, Siri. Yeah. Yeah, Wheels, how's it going? There you go. Yeah, Wild and Crazy Kids. What Would You Do? And a bunch of those other TV shows. Absolutely loved him. I did not know he was from Edmonton. Oh crap! It's that. Okay, good. I was paying attention. It's the Hall of Fame's not done. It's the other way around. Stick Yoko there. That'll work. 3 more Yoko. There we go. Degrassi. Look, if Degrassi was a thing, it was a thing after the fact for me, or it was on a channel that I didn't have. So yeah. Double Dare. Like I said, What Would You Do was a big favorite of mine from that. Hey Dude. Absolutely loved The Adventures of Pete and Pete. That was The Adventures of Pete and Pete was definitely a show I loved. Got Legends of the Hidden Temple. Yeah, well, there were. I mean, here's the thing. There were. I wasn't as big a fan of Guts as other people were. I know that might upset some people. Guts. I was never a big fan of Guts. Yeah, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Oh yeah. Saved by the Bell. There we we go. Yeah, Are You Afraid of the Dark was good. And I mean, like, I remember when Snick came out, like, how big of a deal it was. Because, I mean, there were, I mean, like, I remember, like, Rugrats, Doug, what is it? When it originally came out, it was Roundhouse, Doug, Ren and Stimpy. It was like, I think it was Ren and Stimpy and, Rugrats, Doug, Ren and Stimpy, and Roundhouse, I believe, were that. And then, you know, of course, there was all that. Cat Dog, the original Power Rangers, yeah. Stimpy, you idiot. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. You know, so, you know, like, what's funny is Beavis and Butthead was, like, the one show that my mom didn't want us to watch, or my dad, because he was like, oh, Beavis and Butthead are bad influences, and this and that and the other. So, like, I remember what used to happen is, like, my mom would work till 6 o'clock, so, Beavis and Butthead would play occasionally, like, you know, like, they'd have, like, a marathon or something like that, and then, like, so, like, my brothers and I would get our fill of Beavis and Butthead before my mom would show up, and then as soon as, like, we heard the doorknob, you know, the lock going and the doorknob shaking, then we're like, oh crap, turn it off. Oh man, good times from being a kid. So here's the thing. I know Biker Mice from Mars. I never actually watched that show whenever I was a kid. There you go. Oogie and the Cockroaches. That one. I've never heard of that show. I pulled up, by the way, I just went on Wikipedia, so 90s original programming. So all that, Are You Afraid of the Dark, Doug, Fairly Odd Parents, Hey Arnold. Let's see. So I'm only going to go over, like, I know some of these are, like, if you were, like, a late 90s kid or early 2000s, like, I remember the 100 Deeds for Eddie McDowd. It's like that bully that turned into a dog or something like that, and he had to do that in order to turn back into a human or whatever. There's let's see, Real Monsters I watched, Adventures of Pete and Pete, all that. I don't think I ever watched Allegra's Window. Amanda Bynes Show, Angry Beavers, Animorphs, Are You Afraid of the Dark? My brothers watched Blue's Clues when they were, like, little. I didn't watch Blue's Clues because, let's see, in 1996 I was 8 years old at that point. So, yeah, that wasn't a show that I watched. Or no, I was 12. Shit. Brothers were 8. Clarissa Explains It All. Cousin Skeeter, I remember, like, an episode or two. Cat Dog, we already talked about. Don't remember. I know of Danger Mouse. I've never seen it. There's Double Dare, Eureka's Castle, 15. That's the show I talked about. Figure It Out. Get the Picture. I remember that one. Grimm's Classic Fairy Tales was a favorite of mine. I was never a big fan of Gullah Gullah Island, personally. Hey Arnold, Hey Dude, loved both of that. Journey of Alan Strange was a kick-ass show. There was Kablam, Keenan and Kel. I have no idea about Kids Pick the President. Legends of the Hidden Temple, Little Bill. Didn't watch that. Didn't watch this. Didn't watch Mina and the Count. I only watched, like, the one, like Cartoon Network short or whatever. Mr. Wizard's World was awesome. The Mystery Files of Shelby Woo. Love that show. Nick Arcade. Guts we already talked about. Offbeats, no idea. Oh yeah, cartoons, I remember that. Ren and Stimpy. Rocket Power was past my... That came out when it was past my point. Rocksmart Life, Roundhouse, Rugrats. Salute Your Shorts. Secret World of Alex Max. Space Case. SpongeBob. Wienerville. What Would You Do? Wild and Crazy Kids. Wild Thornberries. So, yeah, I mean, there were a lot of bangers on Nickelodeon as I was growing up. You know, I never actually watched Reboot. Yeah, Beast Wars was... I don't remember much about Beast Wars, honestly, but yeah, Beast Wars was a good show, though. Alright, I mean, at least I remember enjoying it when I did watch it, you know. But I couldn't tell you a damn thing about it. That's like a part of my mind that's been erased. Oh damn! I didn't notice that. If I'd known she was so low health, I would have done another. I would have done like a ruthless aggression match or something. Whatever. I got tomorrow to do those. Taz. Yeah. So NWO Savage will create 2 extra gems for anybody. Period. Any color gem, but it's Rezar. And then the VIP Triple H, the King of Kings, and then Hall of Fame Hall. Rezar, yeah, Akam and Rezar, the Authors of Pain. This guy right here. Yeah, right here. Rezar, Authors of Pain. Yep. Moves that generate green gems will create 4 more green gems. Blue moves start with 1 more move at 9k, so... Yeah, the former Alberto Del Rio in the game. Yeah, So, here's the thing, like, I get that... So, I 100% understand that... you know, like the Authors of Pain aren't in the WWE anymore. But on the same token, so obviously there's a reason why Del Rio's not in the game anymore. There is a reason Enzo's not in the game anymore. But like the Authors of Pain like never did anything to get removed, and I don't know how else to put it. Because, I mean, like, you know, obviously Enzo had his legal issues. Del Rio had his legal issues. And then, like, I know, like, Akam got changed to Showboat Kofi because, like, the MP trainers are essential. And, like, you don't, like, need a green gem person. But, like, I don't know, it's one of those things, like, whenever the Rezar loot used to come out, I mean, people used to do a lot of pulls for him. So I'm surprised they haven't reskinned him yet. Or put out another character that does the exact same thing. So, for example, I know King Barrett came back to the loot recently. Like, King Barrett will, like, allow you to destroy additional red gems. And so what they did was, they released... Oh, yeah, so there's by the way, there's my 20 there. Just want to make sure I keep remembering to do this. So, like, I know that, like, I know that they swap people out so that, you know, like, there's licensing stuff and this and that and the other. I just, like I said, it's just, like, whenever he was in loot, like, people would do a lot of loot pulls. I don't know why they wouldn't, like, just create another character for him. to get more money. But I mean, like, I don't know. Again, I don't know. I don't work at Scopely, so I'm not sure what their rationale is behind it. Yeah. Yeah, Velveteen, I mean, I wish, like, here's the thing, like, I wish they would just take him out of the chests and stuff, because I mean, I'm sure we're all tired of getting his shards now. They offer a trainer pack on lower leagues that includes Rezar still. Well, yeah, and I mean, like, you know, I understand that there are licensing things as well, because I mean, like, that's the reason why, like, NWO Sting's not in the game anymore, for example, but, you know, and you can't really, like, pull, like, the regular Sting either, but, you know, you can do the Here Comes the Money pass and get them. Getting Weenie in a mask all the time now. Yeah, and also, it kind of hurts when people, like, are like, hey, what text do I need to work on, and I actually have to recommend Dork Jr. to people. It makes me feel gross inside every time I do that. Yeah, but I will say this, regardless of whether or not I actually like, all my bias aside on those dorks, I'm not a big fan, like, I'm not a big fan, and I continue not being a big fan of, like, I know, like, they did this with, like, the Ghostbusters characters, I'm not big on, like, hey, for me, you know, it's like that you have to pin me in order for me to, like, do something to you. Yeah. That's just a personal thing, like I said, whether it's like the new Ghostbusters Roman or whatever, like, I don't think being pinned should be part of your, like, meta or like, move set or whatever. I mean, that's just a personal thing. Yeah. Yeah, every time I have to recommend them. Yeah, it's, yeah, the other thing... Okay. How did... Yeah, you know how he hurt me? By actually coming back to the WWE after he left. That's how he hurt me. Because I was like, oh, for the love of God, he's finally gone. I was like, he's gonna show up at at the Hall of Fame eventually, and then that's it. I never have to see him again. And then he just, like, he popped out of nowhere just to troll me. Yeah, actually, as a side note, actually, let me check this real quick. Okay, so it's not coming up right now. So there's something called Autorama. It's like O'Reilly's is like the sponsor for it, and it's like it's a car show sort of thing. So every year we actually used to have like every year Autorama was in Dallas. They used to have a wrestler, so I met Shawn Michaels, I met Edge, like, right after he retired. Same thing with Daniel Bryan. And I think that they haven't had it for the last couple of years, at least I haven't been. But they did have, yeah, apparently he did, like, you know, it's like Mysterio was here one year. And, like, I didn't attend, like I said, I didn't attend, but apparently, like, it was, it's like he had a huge line for him, so I mean, some people might be they might have hit their head on a bar on the way in and decided, oh hey, I actually do want to see this wussy. Ray was a heel way before his son. Yeah, I mean, look, for what it's worth, okay, I didn't like Ray in ECW, I didn't like Ray in WCW, and I certainly didn't like him in WWE. So I haven't been a fan of him. Like, it's not just a new thing. Like, he's been somebody that's been low on my list for, like, you know, since like day one, basically. I think like Psychosis, yeah, I really like Psychosis, by the way. I thought he was like the way better wrestler, and I liked his mask and his presentation and stuff way better. So that's just a personal thing. That's an Iron Sheik preference on the Luchadors. Looks like I'm getting near the end. Yeah, that's all. And look, here's the thing: wrestling's subjective. I mean, I know I know I say that a lot, but like, yeah, wrestling is 100% subjective. There is no right or wrong. Like, hey, this is like, people are welcome to like whoever they like. I mean, because trust me, I know there's probably somebody out there who thinks Santino Marella is the greatest wrestler of all time. Yeah, it's just, I mean, like, everybody, there are people who are going to like who they like, and there are going to be people who don't like who they don't like. I'm not going to sit there and dictate that, like, oh, you have to like the same people I like. Yeah. Kind of sad Noelle won't wrestle ever. Oh, are you talking about, like, Foley's daughter? Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I'm not gonna act like I'm well versed on all like personal life stuff. I saw something about the fact that she has like some sort of facial paralysis or something like that. I thought that was sad, but I mean, like, I'll tell you this right now. Oh, Noelle has concussion. I didn't know that. Alright, I might actually lose this one. Depending on what my luck is, I might just... I was about to say, I was like, I might just exit out of it rather than like waste my time. Oh, okay, well, I'll look that. Maybe they'll face Snoop and just take him out turn one. Post-concussion syndrome. Okay, and just to ask, like I said, we're talking about like Foley's daughter, right? Noelle. Okay. Yeah, the only thing that I knew about Noelle was, like I said, it could be like it could be some sort of, like, I read that she had like, she had some sort of facial paralysis issue thing, or some sort of, like I said, it just something to do, like some sort of nerve issue. With The Rock's daughter. I mean, here's the thing, like, I know a lot, I know this is easier, this is a easier said than done sort of thing. Like, also, like, sometimes, like, like, I'll take a look at a wrestler and I'll be like, hey, blah, 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 like, like, why are they doing this? This is the stupidest idea ever, or whatever. But then, like, it's like, something happens and you're like, oh, man, this is gold. Like, I can tell you right now, for example, something recently, I thought that Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn at WrestleMania was going to be god awful. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a bad decision. I thought that it wasn't going to be, that it wasn't going to be good and this, that, and the other. Man, I was wrong. That was one of the most enjoyable matches I have ever seen before. For a comedy match, it was way better than kind of like, like it was way better than I had ever imagined that it would be. So I mean, like I said, it's just like the world of wrestling can shock you sometimes. Thank you very much for that. Exactly what I wanted. Alright, we get the point, may I please go? Alright, million a turn, that's not too bad. Yeah, like the build up, like I said, the build up for it was great. And then, just like I said, props to Sami Zayn, props to Johnny Knoxville. Like I said, that match was so entertaining. Like it had, like I said, I went in thinking I was just like, oh, it's just gonna be a bunch of stupid shit, and and like, it's gonna suck, and it's not gonna, like they're gonna try to be funny, but they're not gonna be funny, whatever. Like I said, I loved every moment of it. I mean, like, was it a 5-star classic, like, technical bout, showing the prowess of, like, the world of professional wrestling? Hell no. Was it enjoyable? Was it funny? Did I love it? Yeah, absolutely. Also, I was a fan of Sami Zayn when he was El Generico. And I think that he's one of the best wrestlers in the WWE right now. So I mean, like, he's got the world on his shoulders, and I wish nothing but the best for him. Sammy Uso needs a rematch. Yeah, that would be I mean, that one would be would be an interesting one. The Jackass crew versus the Bloodline. Go. Let's see how this goes. Alright, yeah. By the way, for those of you who are in San Antonio or are planning to be at the Rumble, my brother surprised me with a ticket for my birthday, so I'm gonna be at the Royal Rumble. So if there's anybody who's planning on being in town, let me know. I would love to come and hang out with people off stream and say what's up. And I don't drink, but I'll be more than happy to buy you a beer. Alright, need to take a look at what my notoriety is. I hate to cut it early, but I do have to work tomorrow, and it's almost 11, so I need to brush my teeth, get ready, get my PJs, and get ready for sleep. Maybe just finish this stuff offline real quick. hit it. Okay. So I hit 1,000 notoriety. I'm over the hump or whatever. And how many more matches do I need to do? So I'm at 1,000. I hit this. Is it 400 a match now?
Hello everyone, I am Sonic the Hedgehog, the fastest thing alive.
Let's see, that would be... I'll see how I feel about that. Since I am starting to get a little bit tired. If I can get quick matches in, then we'll see. But yeah. Oh yeah, I picked the Sonic 1, 2, and 3 soundtracks for the background today. I was in the gotta go fast mood. Plus 400. Okay, so 10 more matches. I'll stick it out. All right, Taz, it's all good. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, evening, afternoon, whatever you got going on. I hope it's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, be safe out there. Somebody, a lot of crazies out on the road. I almost got hit in my neighborhood the other day coming back from the dumpster. Almost 11 p.m. here. Yeah, it's I mean, it's 11 o'clock for me too, but yeah, yee, negative 49, ugh. I will tell you at least, yeah. So right now it's 60 degrees outside, 63 degrees outside for those of you in Celsius land. That's 19 degrees Celsius. It's been the weather's been kind of wonky here, and unfortunately got my little one sick last week. Trying to see if I had an easy win, but whatever, I'll just do it. Yeah. Hey, I will tell you this. I'm not a big fan of the cold personally, so I don't. Yeah. Hey, by the way, yeah, Texas, yeah. So I don't know about other people. Like, I always keep food stocked in my home, not because like you know, like you know, I'm like a survivalist or anything like that. I just, you know, like I always have food and stuff. So like, I don't know. I like, you know, like the, you know, like specifically going out for water or for what is it, like toilet paper and stuff. I've never ever hoarded that stuff at all. I don't know. I'm just used to like my, I don't know, just like normal shopping or whatever. But I will tell you this, streamer. It's part of it is because it doesn't snow here, it ices, so that like makes like a huge difference when you know, like we have a storm hit. Now what happened last time is kind of like, you know, I mean, I hate to say it is what it is, but I mean, like, yeah, the whole state got shut down for a couple of days because of that freak storm that we had. But you know, on the same token, like that doesn't happen I lived in Texas my entire life. I'm almost 40, and we've never had a storm like that happen here. So, I mean, for what it's worth, you know, like that's you know, like that's what you know, like that's what happened. Oh, I'm sure it is. Yeah. Climate change is a hoax and COVID's not real and all that other stuff, right? Yay, look at all this. Look at that. 4 million. The only thing I don't like about this is like the post match freeze gems. I think that's unnecessary, but whatever. We got 6 more matches left. Question mark. Let's see, I'm at 69.25. So that means I need 3,000. 3,000 divided by 4 is 8 matches. Alright, by the way, I think I'm going to make this, I know I said I was going to finish off. I feel myself running out of steam, honestly, and when I get tired, I get quiet, and I don't want to sit here being a, I don't want to sit here being a statue for the rest of this time, so I'm going to make this the last match of the night. Then I'm going to go brush my teeth, get my PJs, and call it an evening. Oh yeah, Baby Ice, yeah, you take care as well. Like I said, we'll finish this up real quick. Get this all nice and beaten. And one of the things, I'm really glad that I went ahead and just bit the bullet and used up way more TP than I normally do in a week and got her 6-star, because this is certainly making things a hell of a lot easier than using China the entire time. And like I said, it's still doable, but oh man, how much easier is life? The only thing I wish is able to loop stuff a little bit easier, but whatever. Or get it, like, instead of having to be like a turn 2 thing, be a turn 1 thing, you know, just be able to get it every turn rather than having to do this, but whatever, I'll live. Just gonna do what I did last time. I'll get the I'll get the entire board full of trap gems, and then slap on her, do the bleed, slap on her, her sub, and then I will do a shitload of damage. Way to screw yourself over. Bam. There we go. Tag out. Lead. Sub. This should be fun. There we go. Yay. So yeah, like I said, I would hang around until the end, but like I said, I can already feel the gas gauge is hit me. I will do the one thing. We'll check to see what I got out of the milestones, and then we'll call it a night. Bet you didn't hit anything, huh? Which I did. All right, cool. Let's see what we got. Solo contest. All right, there we go. Alrighty, well, I certainly do appreciate y'all catching the stream. I do hope that y'all enjoyed seeing me, and also I hope DJ's better by Friday so that we can enjoy the Friday night hype. And I'm gonna have this on YouTube as always, so don't forget to like and comment, and follow me on Twitch at IronSheik84 for more WWE Champions action. And with that, I wish you all a wonderful evening. Thank you again so much for hanging out, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye, everybody.